Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to today's video in which I am going to share 4 ways to train your monkey mind. In the very beginning, I am going to point out a very faulty term we use very often. That is, how to control our mind. The essential nature of our mind is like a river. Its very nature is to flow. The moment we try to control the mind, we are not only moving against the tide, but even creating a greater turmoil, disturbance, and tension in our mindscape. To understand our mind, we have to give up the idea of control first. But then something has to be done about this random bombarding of thoughts for which many of us often feel if we could simply switch the brain off and experience at least one moment of absolute peace and silence. So now let me assure you, there are very effective methods of coming to terms with our monkey mind. So now I'll suggest 4 ways to train our monkey mind. Here we go. Number 1. Accept your mind the way it is. It is truly stressful to feel our mind constantly making noise like an ill-functioning machine. When our mind goes on and on and on, we begin to feel the need to do something about this disturbing mental chatter. And the first mistake we make is label this mental chatter as a disease we need to get rid of anyhow. In this desperation to get rid of the mental chatter, we start practicing mind-controlling methods and techniques. If we succeed in our first attempt to tame our restless mind, then still half the problem is solved. However, if in spite of applying mind-controlling methods and techniques, the monkey in our mind continues to gamble and frolic as before, we get more frustrated, feeling incompetent and anxious. We complain to ourselves, I just feel so disturbed. I cannot manage my mind. I detest the way I think. I cannot do anything about my situation. This inability to manage our restless mind creates more uncomfortable feelings of helplessness. So, how to get out of this vicious trap? Accept. Let us be compassionate and kind to the monkey in our mind. It is all right to have a chattering mind. Let us first accept the way our mind is instead of labeling it as a disease. The way our body can turn up with illnesses from time to time, our mind too can develop errors in healthy functioning. Self-compassion enables us to accept our restless mind the way it is and treat it with greater patience and kindness. When we say to ourselves, it's all right, I know my mind causes me stress. still I can live with it. I need not worry about this. When we accept our condition, the anxiety to look for an immediate remedy, the feelings of helplessness, all disappears. When we accept our mental chatter, we begin to live with a greater understanding of the nature of our mind instead of constantly fighting with it. Number 2, mindfulness. Be mindful of the present moment. What is mindfulness? It is living in the here and now, in the present moment, with our conscious awareness. For example, you are cooking a vegetable curry. You are consciously cleaning and washing the vegetables. When you are chopping the carrots, you are only chopping the carrots, observing its shape, color, and size. You may find your mind wandering away. Just gently bring your mind back to the carrots again. And this may happen again and again, and it is absolutely fine as long as you can gently bring your mind back to your chopping carrots again. When you are driving, you are just driving. When you are reading, you are simply absorbed in your reading. When you are taking a bath, you are simply feeling the sensation of water on your body. In the beginning, our mind may have a tendency to get distracted more often, but gradually, with patience and time, our mind learns to stay present in the moment for longer periods of time. Mindfulness is a very gentle way of treating our mind. Just the way we are kind and patient with little naughty kids, we need to have the same kind of patience with our restless mind. Simply observe your thoughts as they rise and fall without getting emotionally involved or acting upon those random thoughts. When you gradually learn to observe your mental chatter, the random thoughts colliding and passing by, you have already risen one step above your mind. You begin to grow more aware of your subconscious tendencies regarding why such thoughts arise. See, don't expect your mind to settle down overnight, but with time, staying mindful of the present can go a long way in bringing balance to our restless mind. Number 3, practice a breathing technique, pranayama, and meditation. Perhaps the most scientific and time-tested method of calming down your mental chatter is to practice a breathing technique or pranayama. When you find your mind too noisy, just take some time to settle down comfortably. Start by focusing on your breath. Then you can practice a specific breathing count or pattern that suits you for the next 15 to 20 minutes. After the practice, the mind settles down to quite some extent, imparting a decluttering feeling of relief. To receive long-term benefits, it is very important for you to practice a breathing technique for 20 minutes day and night consistently. Finding 20 minutes day and night every day may sound intimidating. I don't have so much time. But then think of the countless hours we waste simply remaining absorbed in our random thoughts. The real challenge is to give yourself a push. Get out of your mental lethargy and sit down to practice a breathing technique. Meditation can also be very effective. There are different ways of meditating, but the simplest way I would recommend is just settle down in a comfortable position. Focus on your breath as you breathe in and out naturally. Your thoughts may distract you, but you can gently bring back your awareness to your breath again. This method is actually mindfulness meditation, where you relax and stay present with your breath and observe your thoughts come and go, dropping all kinds of resistance. It is very effective in imparting relief from your mental chatter. Number 4. Get into a physical activity or hobby. If you are not the kind of person who can just sit down calmly, meditate, or practice a breathing technique, then get yourself involved in physical exercise or a work that involves physical activity. Physical exercise or hobby can be very helpful in making you less conscious of your mental chatter. The mind remains much less active when we are physically involved in brisk walking, exercising, or running because the body takes over. Too much of mental activity and thoughts consume more energy, making us feel more physically tired. However, it is not the same thing with the body because regulated amount of exercise or physical activity distract us from our mental chatter and also energizes us. Prolonged periods of sitting, thinking, and ruminating aggravates our mental noise. So, physical exertion of any kind greatly helps us to step outside our mind and focus on the action itself. You can also involve yourself in a hobby like music, painting, reading, gardening, or whatever you enjoy doing. A hobby will definitely distract you from your mental chatter and also provide you with a sense of satisfaction and light-heartedness. A chattering, restless mind is often a very rich, fertile ground for creativity, only that it is disorganized. If we can manage to find meaning from the chaos in our head, we can tap into vast resources of unique ideas and inspiration. That very mental chatter we dislike so much in us can give birth to the lotus of creative inspiration. The very unstructured, chaotic thoughts can give shape to and produce constructive and fruitful action. I hope you found this discussion insightful. As I have already mentioned, practicing mindfulness meditations and breathing techniques can really help to calm down your mind. So if you are inclined to practice them, check the description box below where I have shared links to audio guided meditations and breathing techniques that are very soothing and effective. I'll be back with more interesting videos very soon. Till then, dear friends, take good care of your body and take very good care of your mind. Have a beautiful day.